Hello guys and welcome back to my Leverkusen career mode, and we're jumping straight into a game against Freiburg. We have had a fantastic start to the season. We haven't lost in all competitions. We had a fantastic 1-1 draw in last episode against Roma, and it has been a very good start to the season, not losing a game, and we are sitting comfortably at the top of the league. So we're going away to Freiburg for this game, and it will be very difficult to get a win, as Freiburg are definitely no slouches in the league. They are currently sitting in, I do believe, around 12th, but we are top of the league, and we do already have a gap starting to appear between us and Hoffenheim, the only other team that haven't lost the game this season. Oh, and neither has Hanover. I just noticed that. Got off to a good start here, playing Icardi through. He hits the bar, but unfortunately he was ruled for offside. That would have been a fantastic start in the second minute. Definitely would have put us into a good stead for the rest of the game. They then got a free kick and a fantastic effort, but Leno was there to stop it and stop them from going 1-0 up. That would have been definitely a fantastic header, and we're fortunate to have such a good keeper. But you will see what happens later on in the game with Leno. Then nothing really does come of the corner here. They had a couple of shots, they hit the bar, and we managed just to squeeze it back into Leno's hands, and we can actually clear from that. So we were riding our luck at times in this game, but Bender picks the ball up here, slides Icardi through, and he's 1-on-1, and keeper has to score, but he puts it wide. I was furious. If you saw a live comment in this game, I was doing my nut when Icardi missed that. He definitely should have been scoring. Then you can see that Bayern are drawing. I do believe that Schalke are also losing to Dortmund, so it's looking like we're going to stay at the top of the league. And we're going in second half here. Goretzka gets slid in from holding midfield. He runs inside, falls to Icardi, and he shoots. He scores, but the ref pulls it back for a penalty. And I wasn't too pleased with this, because I had a little bit of and like a little thought in the back of my head that we will actually miss this one, and I much rather would have taken the goal. But nevertheless, I let Icardi step up. He hasn't missed a penalty for us yet this season, so until he misses it, he will not change as the penalty kick taker. So in the 50th minute, we're going up 1-on-1 with the keeper, and can he slot this one home? And I always go to the right. I do a little bit of power, not the best penalty in the world, but the keeper dived the wrong way and put us 1-0 up, and that's another goal for Icardi. I do believe he definitely probably is on averaging a goal a game without a doubt, even though he hasn't played all games, because we have started Dermich when we needed to give him a rest. Then they went immediately up to the other side, had a good opportunity for a header, but he puts it wide and definitely should at least got that on target. They were pressing to try and get an equaliser here. I was struggling. I don't know why. He just seemed to be running through everyone. A fantastic shot, and Leno was there again, having a fantastic game to keep us in the lead. And he definitely is never going to leave Bayern unless he really frustrated with the team and definitely wants to leave. Son had a fantastic effort there. We did play him on the right this game just to see what we can do with him. On the right, because I know he can play left, right and centre forward, so it will be a good player to move around. We then managed to go 2-0 up with Icardi there, a lovely bit of play from Son. I put him into the middle, and I brought Julian Brandt on, and Son paid off for us there. A fantastic reverse pass into Icardi, and he can just slide that one home. We were then 2-0 up, and I played it out to Julian Brandt, who I thought I'd give a few minutes. We were comfortable in the game, see what he's like, and a fantastic strike that is from a very acute angle. I was surprised that it went in, and it just shows a glimpse of the quality he does have in his locker, and will definitely be a fantastic player in the future. But this is what I'm talking about, Leno. He puts a hopeless ball in there, but what is Leno doing there? I have no idea. That is a simple routine catch for a keeper of his standard, but look, he just parries it. He goes in, hits the post, and I was furious. Actually, no, I wasn't furious, to be honest. I was a little annoyed that we didn't keep a clean sheet, but I was laughing. This is just a bullshit EA implemented to the game. That would never happen. Leno would never do that, especially 3-0 up. But this is when I took a little bit of my anger out. I just sweated it across to Son to get his first goal when I've been using him. I thought it was his first goal for Leverkusen on my career mode, but he had actually got one in the game we simmed the episode before. But that was the end of the game. We took the game at 4-1. A fantastic performance for our lads. 4-1 away to Freiburg, and I couldn't be... I was over the moon, to be honest. And Bayern slipped points again. They drew 2-2, and they are not doing that well, but they will definitely come good towards the end of the season, or halfway through the season. They'll definitely be up there with us. So jumping straight into our second game in this episode against Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League. This was going to be a tough game. I knew it would be. We were at home knowing this is our first Champions League game at home, and we were sitting tidily in second place, joint on points with Roma, but we're basically just there on alphabetical order. But Sporting did get off to a fantastic start, and Nani whips a ball in. They had a header and they missed an open goal. He should be scoring that, whoever that lad is, and there is no excuse for that. But we were working it well on the edge of their box, just probing. Castro gets a little bit of space there, fantastic shot, but the keeper manages to match it, and then they were able to clear it. And that was all that was really happening in this first half. They were just sitting back, trying to counter-attack me. I was having so much possession on the edge of the box, but I just couldn't break them down. Nani showed his quality here, slides it back to Nani, and he shoots, but he is ruled for offside, Soleimani. But I thought we were 1-0 down there, and I was really angry because they did definitely not deserve that. We then had another chance there with Bender, and we should be finishing these. That's now one for Castro and one for Bender. Both our midfielders have missed good chances, and it just wasn't working for us. We then picked the ball up here with Icardi, and he takes me down in the box, and that is a penalty. And you may be wondering why I've been getting a lot of penalties in this career mode. It's because I keep the ball so well. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I keep the ball well on the edge of the box, and I just keep moving it around, and I don't really let the defence out. And they do tend to lose their tempo in the game this year, and they do slide in, giving us a load of opportunities to get a penalty. And I'm going to be fair to you now. I sort of knew I was going to miss this one. It was about that time when I thought, no, I'm not confident with scoring this one. Icardi steps up, he goes to the right again, but the keeper matched it. And that meant that we missed our first penalty of this career mode, and we went into half-time 0-0. Not the worst result in the world. We were just basically hoping that Roma would be losing to Atletico if we did want to stay in that that second spot. But it went from bad to worse. In the 47th minute, a lovely little play to Silva, and he can slot that past Leno, and that put them 1-0 up. And they definitely didn't deserve this. They were the worst team in this game, and they probably were one of the worst teams I've played this year. They were actually poor attackingly, but defensively they were very solid. Now Çalhanoğlu went straight off from kickoff, cuts inside here, should be scoring this, but look at that tame effort. Our players seem to never put any power into their shot, but a lovely ping over the top to Bellarabi, just over the defender's head. Icardi gets there, hits at the keeper, but it trickles in. A little bit of luck there on our side, but I'll take it. We then picked up a free kick 34 yards from Çalhanoğlu, who is a free kick specialist, and that was so close. Considering the distance it was out, I was pleased with that from me, because I am nowhere near the best free kick taker in the world. But we were probing, we were definitely on top again. We reasserted our authority in this game. Bellarabi goes out wide, who has just been subbed on. A fantastic finish, almost identical to Julian Brandt, and that was so unlucky. Brandt's one was, well no, Bellarabi's one was better because it was in the Champions League. But then in the 90th minute, we can make it 3-1. And how Icardi has missed that, I will never know. He 100% should have scored that. Maybe I shouldn't finesse it, but he should have at least got it on target. But we did take the lead 2-1. It was a little closer than it should have been, to be honest, with the possession and stuff we had. But nevertheless, we took the 2-1 win. And that means that our 100% record on this career mode is still going strong. We're now going into the third game of the episode against a very weak Bundesliga team called Paderborn or something like that. I haven't really ever watched them play in real life. I know they're one of the worst teams in Paderborn. They are probably one of the worst teams in the Bundesliga, and this should be a comfortable win for our lads, considering the performances and the teams we have beaten this season already. 36th minute, it took us to get our first chance. Castro bursts down the wing after making a fantastic tackle, cuts inside, and I tried to square it to Dermich, who we were playing because Icardi needed a rest, and how he has not even got that past the keeper, I will never know. And he did not have his best game in a Leverkusen shirt. He was really frustrating me in this game. I'm just going to say that. He missed so many good chances. Castro was probably one of our better players. He likes to get past the striker, and he goes in here on the stroke of half time, and that is a good finish, a good run, a bit of 45th minute aids because the keeper did get a toe to it, but it did slot home, and that put us 1-0 up just before half time. And Castro was having a fantastic game and definitely one of my favourite players in this squad so far this season. And we went into half time 1-0 up, comfortable. They weren't really offering much of a threat, and we definitely should be beating these about by a couple of goals at least. A fantastic ball over to Goretzka from Gaia. Goretzka cuts back inside, but plays it into Bellarabi, who I was playing behind the striker, and he should score that as well. And we were missing very good chances with Dermich and Bellarabi up top. They do not have the best finishing in the world. I definitely prefer Bellarabi behind, out wide because of his pace and his height. We then got a free corner, fantastic worked corner, Goretzka, but he managed to save that, the keeper did, and we couldn't get anything from the rebound. But Paderborn had one chance, and this came to Kachuna, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, and he put it into the side net, and he should be at least getting that on target, because if that was my player, I'd be disappointed with him. Then in the 85th minute, we played the ball out to Werner, who drives inside. Fantastic right-footed strike past the keeper. And their keeper was diabolical. Like, that wasn't even a hard shot. It had a little bit of power behind it, but the 2 goals we scored, they should really be saving that. I'm pretty sure Leno would have made at least one of the 2 saves. And that was the end of the game. We won 2-0. Probably a little bit harder than I thought it would to break them down, but teams like that do sit behind or even on career mode, and it is hard to break them down. So this is all for this episode. If you're enjoying this career mode, be sure to leave a like and also comment just to show your support down below, and hit that subscribe button, because it'll be greatly appreciated, and it will just give my channel a little bit more growth. And share it with your friends, because I want to get a few more people watching this. So I'll speak to you guys later, and don't go changing. Bye.